Everyone, today I'm going to show you how to work on your aim and a couple of things that you can do in game to work on that and get better at aiming. So if you have not done so already, make sure you go watch my crosshair placement video. That will help tremendously with your aim if you are struggling. So go watch that and then come back to this video after you're done. So aiming, we're just talking about moving crosshair and being accurate with moving your crosshair. So basically the best thing that you can do is make sure you are on a relatively low sense. It doesn't have to be like super low, mine is pretty low compared to other people's, but you want to be on a lower sense because then you can be more precise with your crosshair movement. You just like move it little like very, very small increments on lower sensitivities. But basically all you're going to be doing is coming into the range here and turning on practice mode, so then the bots are standing completely still like this, and you're just going to stand in front of the sign and work on shooting their heads one by one bullet, one or two bullets each, and just moving on between each bot. So look a little bit like this. You can start off slow. I'm going to start off a little bit slow and then kind of work the pace up, but start off slow until you get a little more comfortable, and then you can start going faster. So look a little bit like this. You just want to really focus on putting your crosshair on their head and making sure it's there before you shoot. That'll help quite a bit, and it'll also help with making sure you're not crouch spraying people, which you don't really want to do. And another thing to work on with your aim is you're going to need to be counter strafing and strafing back and forth when you shoot people. You can't be crouch spraying because that just puts you into one spot, and the enemy team, if they strafe, then you're going to miss them and they have an easy kill on you. So you always want to be strafing, like shoot one or two bullets and then strafe and shoot another couple bullets and strafe again. If you have not done so, watch my counter strafing video. I go into a little bit more depth on that. I'm just going to show you a little bit how to practice that, since that kind of goes with aim. So basically you're going to stand in front of the sign like we were before, but we're going to shoot one or two bullets and then move to the right, one or two bullets, move to the left, and just keep doing that back and forth. So it's going to look a little bit like this. I kind of suck right now, but that's how it's supposed to look. And then also with your aiming and counter strafing, you can use your counter strafes to kind of reposition your crosshairs so then you don't really have to, like with your mouse. So like say I'm fighting this guy right over here, right? And I shoot like one or two bullets to the left of him. I can strafe to the right, and then my crosshair would be on him. Like, so I'll shoot a couple that like missed, like my first burst or bullet missed him. If I strafe to the right here, then my crosshair is going to be on him. So you can kind of use that to help you aim a little bit in these situations. Like when you're going back and forth between the bots, you don't really have to move your crosshair a whole lot. You can use that movement to like help you move your crosshair and put it into the right spot. So kind of get used to that in here, but it kind of looks like this. So if I shoot to the right of him, I'm going to strafe to the left, and my crosshair's on him. So you can kind of use that to your advantage, and that should help quite a bit. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to pick Sage, and you're just going to come over to this side over here, and you're going to put a wall down like this. You're just gonna come to the side of the wall, and you're just gonna practice like jiggle peeking these people like this. And you're just gonna shoot one bullet like when you peek out a little bit and go back behind the wall. So jiggle out, shoot a bullet or two at the guy, and jiggle back in. So it's gonna look a little bit like this. And that'll help with like kind of counter strafing a little bit and jiggle peeking, and kind of just like firing one or two like around a corner at a guy, which is always really good, and then getting behind the corner again. But yeah, that's some ways that you can work on your aim. You can also use aim labs, but it's a little bit better to do it like in game, especially in the range like this, because you're actually in Valorant and playing Valorant. Whereas if you go onto aim labs like right now, it's gonna feel a little bit different than Valorant. It's not gonna be Valorant, it's different. So being in a game like this, I think it helps a little bit more. So it's coming into the range and killing bots, that's always good. But yeah, hopefully this did help. Check out my other videos.